Good evening, I'm Scott Thuman. Today was the last day for the D.C. Council to vote on an expanded curfew in order to have one in place in time for the summer. But our Washington, D.C. reporter Felicia Ashley found out that the issue never even made it onto the agenda for a discussion. So now, for the next 2 months, it'll be up to Mayor Bowser to declare an emergency curfew every 2 weeks until the permanent version kicks in this August. Felicia breaks down what this all means for you.
Right now, the mayor has an active curfew order in place. It ends on Saturday. She does have the power to continue issuing one, and that is one reason why council members strongly against this say that order doesn't have to come from them. Council gets once a month to vote on emergency legislation. Today was that day. It's also the last time before school is let out. It already passed the permanent version that won't take effect until August.
Let's talk about our kids, indeed.
In a video posted 2 weeks ago, Council Public Safety Chair Brooke Pinto said she wanted her council members to vote to fill that gap today.
Our inaction will lead to an overreaction of the federal government.
The curfew didn't even make it on the agenda for discussion. I spoke to the council members right before the meeting started.
And unfortunately, in working with my colleagues over the last several weeks, we did not have the votes. We have to have enough votes to pass the law and make sure that we didn't have a gap.
Mayor Muriel Bowser, in a letter to council today, said council members Trayon White, Robert White, Zachary Parker, Brianne Nadeau, and Janice Lewis-George are, quote, blocking the will of the public and a majority of the council. I spoke to 3 of the members she called out about the mayor's pushback.
I reject the rhetoric and the political games that are being played, and am wanting for us to get to the bottom of how do we stop the teen takeovers and the delinquent behavior we've been seeing.
I stand by my belief that the curfew policy is a failed policy. It's kind of smoke and mirrors, and what we really need is investments in our young people, so I'm pretty firm on that.
We have to choose our tools and the time we use those tools. And so I've been very clear, like I've supported the curfew in the past, but I think with the current surge of more federal troops that have been impending, we're putting our youth at even more danger by extending doing that work. So I know the executive has put in an emergency executive order that will fill the gap. I hope that comes alongside extended hours like I funded at DPR, extended weekends, and opening more safe spaces for youth here in the city. And that's the solution that we do agree on.
The council members added that the mayor already has the power and tools to issue the same curfew she wants them to implement. Now, her current curfew, again, ends on Saturday. She has not announced yet if she plans to extend that or issue another one, but we do know it's on the table. For now, reporting from the D.C. Bureau, Felicia Ashley, 7